much. I think the common theme that we've had today is everyone is reinventing the brief, so I've done it too. I believe this is what we really need to do. 7 minutes to reinvent ourselves for internet marketing. This is not about advertising only, it is about marketing. And the problem is not out there, the problem is in here. First, our clients have to stop being lazy. Brands have let themselves down. This is not about the stupid things that they ask us. And we refuse, my company refuses to acknowledge or even take briefs that are so stupid. The reality of it is very simply, our ambition must be greater. This is an amazing thing that brands can do, and I think Troy showed you some, and we've discussed these before. Brands have to stop being lazy. So what should they do? First and most important, better product, better utility, better services. If you want positive word of mouth and you think you're going to get some viral buzz bullshit, you won't. Take your advertising money and get a better product, get a better service, get a better utility. Then talk about it. And you won't have to talk about it because everybody else will talk about it. So this is very, very simple. What business are you in? You're in the business of meeting customer requirements. What do they want? They want this. Reinvent the approach of the organization. I have the honor of working with clients. I do have some, thankfully, still. And the key thing that management tells me after I give them a couple of drinks, and I ask them, what's bothering you? And now I have to say, what's bothering you in your business life? Because I got different answers when I said, what's bothering you in life? Right? It was, Rishad, I believe my organization gets in the way. So then change it. We're changing ours. Everyone needs to change it. How do you do that? First step. Fire a few fat cats. I increasingly believe that the real talent is never in the room. For instance, all of us here on this panel are has-been. We were really good about 10, 15 years ago. Really good. But no one listened to us then. Right? Now we're management, and we suppress them. To those people, wherever you are, you don't want to grow up to be like us. You need better ambition. So let's fire a few fat cats and hire some hungry wolves. Because that is what is inventing the internet and reinventing the internet. I'm not necessarily saying young people, but I'm saying hungry people. And that is tremendously, tremendously important. We have this entire thing in our industry. Is this about advertising? Is this about public relations? Is this about event marketing? It's about all of the stuff, but you need talented people who don't know the differences. And those people aren't us. We've grown up in this silo way. So there's another group of people, let them loose. Align with this. Every company that wins, every service that wins, will let me live forever and be in multiple places at the same time. That's what Apple does with its iPod. That's what Google does with its search engine. That's what Wikipedia does. That's what everybody does. So if somebody comes in and says, I want to go against this, no, you aren't going to go against this because this is even more powerful than the internet. Godlike power. The internet plus people gives me godlike power. So why do you even for a second accept a CEO, a CFO, a COO saying anything else? Walk out of the room. Say, you're more powerful than this? Yes, there are some people in marketing who believe so. Idiots. Right? This is what we need to go for. Bring partner back. If an RFP is sent out soliciting a big idea from your firm, fire the person that sent it to. I can't believe what we do in this industry. We send out RFPs for big ideas. Then we prune through the ideas and take it to our clients. My whole basic belief is, what purpose do we add? Why don't the client and the partner get together. Straight. The reason they don't get together is because they don't have to communicate with each other. Because if you think about the lingo, and I'm fortunate, my company, that we work since we don't buy any media, my immediate company, not other stuff I'm associated with, I get to work on the content side and on the marketer side. And do you know that if you actually put them together in a room without an RFP, you actually create ideas? You create solutions, and you create the single biggest thing which I think brands should ask. Why is marketing an expense? Why is it not an asset? What you just saw from JWT was an asset. That's not an expense, it's an asset. Why don't we think about assets instead of thinking about expenses? Creativity will matter more and more. However, creativity doesn't have to be video. Creativity doesn't have to be something on a screen. It can be an idea. Creativity could be taking two companies that haven't worked together and putting them together to create a new asset. All of those things are now possible because of the internet. And we who have great talent, not ourselves, but in our companies and younger people around us or other people, know how to do that, so we should think about it. Creativity should matter more. And finally, this is what's missing. Right? Be fearless. I'm going to end with a couple of things. I'm a math major. I went to the University of Chicago Business School in finance. Right? Math is fine, and I know how to work a computer once in a while. There's a famous quote by Pascal who basically said, people choose with their hearts, and they use numbers to justify what they just did. There is too much math and too much metrics in this world. Believe me. And I love math and metrics. Okay, I have degrees in them, so I'm not scared. What I said when I read somewhere was this line about be fearless. You do not know where the line is until you cross it. That's how a mathematician would do it. The last 60 seconds, I let a creative person do it. Watch. For some reason I don't see this here. You just stop this video, and that's my last 60 seconds.